I tried everything, you know, I tried every trick up my sleeve that I knew. Oh my goodness, it was just a lifesaver to me. These kittens just lapped it up. It was the first time probably I'd seen them eaten properly. Cats are designed to eat meat, bone and organs. It's what they naturally should be eating. I had kittens that had an upset tummy as well and weren't really at the stage where they were ready to wean, and a mum who had her mind on other things. And unfortunately, because she came into call so early on, she ended up with a womb infection. Not only was I trying to feed these kittens that didn't really want to wean, mum then had to go for major surgery. So of course that affected our milk supply. So I was in dire straits trying to get these nutrition into these kittens. I tried all my usual things, weaning pastes, you know, homemade raw, everything. A lot of the other brands, they're not finely enough minced. So I had heard of Bella+Duke. I knew that you were a local company to me. So I got in contact with the girls at the office, who were absolutely fantastic, explained the situation to them. I said that obviously I didn't want to put in a big order because I didn't know if these kittens would take to it, you know. I tried everything else and I was in dire straits. So they were absolutely fantastic and said that they would get their distribution guy to bring along a few tubs for me to try. And obviously, if I got on fine with them, they explained that their food was finely minced, which was what I was looking for. Within 24 hours, I got a message to say that they had some tubs of Bella+Duke in the office, and if I wanted to pop along and pick them up, I could. Offered to pay for them. They wouldn't hear of it. I went away with the tubs that they'd given me, and oh my goodness, it was just a lifesaver to me. These kittens just lapped it up. It was the first time probably I'd seen them eaten properly. It was such a relief for me because, you know, obviously kittens can go downhill very quickly. Yeah. And with mum not being able to feed, having major surgery, it was down to me to make sure I got nutrition into them. And Bengals are notoriously fussy. Mm-hmm. So, you know, trying to find something that they would eat, being that they weren't used to eating food anyway, was a real challenge. Yeah. So I immediately put in an order for Bella+Duke. And obviously, with it being the time of year as well, my order wasn't going to be delivered until the next week, which, you know, that was the way it was. It was that time of year. Couldn't do anything about that. Trying to get them to eat something they didn't want again. And I feared that then when I did get my Bella+Duke, you know, I really would be back to square one. So I contacted the girls at the office again, who were fantastic. Mm-hmm. They said, look, our distribution centre's in Perth. Boys go in on a Sunday and they pack the orders all ready to be going out through the week. If you want, we'll get in touch with them, go along on Sunday morning, you can pick your order up, which was an absolute lifesaver for me. Amazing. I mean, it was brilliant. And I mean, those kittens thrived and they went away eating Bella+Duke because, you know, obviously that's what they loved. I mean, I tried everything, you know, I tried every trick up my sleeve that I knew, you know, mixing egg yolk in, trying it with some sardines and da-da-da. The Bella+Duke, no, just straight out defrosted, slightly warmed up, you know, with some warm water just to make it of a consistency that they could lap it up, and doof, they just took to it straight away. And there was no looking back, that was it then. And it was just a lifesaver for me. Cats are designed to eat meat, bone and organs. It's what they naturally should be eating. If you're feeding a good, complete, raw food, you know they're getting everything they need and nothing that they don't need. It's fresh, it's natural, it can be made to a consistency for kittens that they like. It's the best thing for them. It's absolutely the best thing for them. There's everything in that tub that they need to eat, you know, and grow. And all my kittens do so well on raw. They're big, strong, healthy kittens. You know, they gain weight really well. They're lovely and muscular, you know, as they grow on. And no, I mean, raw is definitely the best thing in a cat. It's what they need. It's their natural diet. And I do try and install in my future owners that really, you know, if they can continue to feed raw, it is the best diet for them growing on into an adult cat. And it isn't hard to do, you know. No. It isn't. It's as easy as putting out a plate of commercial, you know. It's an easy thing to do, and they love it. But yeah, they grow really well on raw. They tend to have, you know, build really good immune systems because, you know, they've got all the nutrients and everything they need and the vitamins they need. Oh, but I love it. I mean, I do love it.